What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I go by Colin. I also go by Clanum. You'll find my content in the bio and the description, which is basically just my graphic and concept art stuff. And this is my partner over here.
Yo, what it do, baby? It's the oh, my bad, bro. I forgot. I forgot who I was. Give me a minute. What it do?
Me every day.
Bro, what it do? It's your boy Follow. Call me B Follow. Call me Benny. Call me Follow. Call me that one African kid, bro, who out here chasing lions, bro. Call me whatever you want to call me. But yeah. We're back from the last video.
What if I called you goddamn?
What you say, bro? Anyway, we're back from the last video. As you can tell, we still got the same clothes on because we some dusty people. No, we're not. Because it's the same. Okay. Yeah. If you want to follow my same sphere, same thing. Our stop is at the bottom down there somewhere. You can follow. Please follow us. On the gram. Follow us on whatever social we got going on down there. I just got the gram right now. Kind of got a TikTok. He got the gram. My man got a link in. I got a link in too. But don't worry about that. Don't follow me down there. I'm not gonna put it there. Yeah, I don't know what else Colin got, but yeah, bro. Check out the website because Colin's cooking, bro. I saw that boy's website. I'm like, ain't no way. I gotta step up my game because my website just like,
Okay.
But it's okay though. It's okay though. It's okay.
So who we are? We're Drawn for Mental Health. This is basically a channel where we're kind of talking about mental health, anything that deals with, God forbid, trauma or any like negative experiences or just like, things that come to our minds on the daily basis. Today, I'm going to be drawing, there's this girl from, oh snap. I'm showing the camera, Benny. I'm showing the camera this time. I'm kind of getting in there too. I'm drawing this this girl from Dan Dan Dan. Again, I'm not obsessed with the show. I swear.
That freaky.
I swear
anime.
I'm not obsessed with this. It just keeps happening, and we'll have a different drawing next time. I hope.
I hope so too, bro. I hope so too. But anyway, I'll be continuing from my last drawing, since we're showing the camera, bro. I got you, bro. My big old iPad, bro. I'm drawing my boy Dubby. Even though right now his hair kind of look more like a Naruto, but it's okay. We'll fix that maybe. But yeah, me personally, I love Dubby, so I will glaze over Dubby.
Huh?
Exactly what I say, bro. No pause. Exactly what I say. You call it what you want to call it, bro. Dobby is my dude, bro. He got. I want to say I like him because he got fire. He like fire quirk, but so does Bakugo, and Bakugo is just too much. I can't say this in front of the camera. But Dobby is my guy, bro. Even though I got a Bakugo, right here, bro.
What we're here to talk about is actually Benny's topic, so he's gonna have to explain that, but. Basically, it's the why. That's all he said. That's all I say.
We're
trying to figure it out today, guys.
Yeah. So why? It kind of goes. It connects with what we were talking about last video about the price of your dream and stuff like that. When I was when I was a little kid. Not a little kid. I guess I was like 19, so I wasn't a little kid, bro. But when I was 19 years old, I realized, bro,
I'm sorry you went from when I was a little kid to when I was 19 years old. Is that not what you just said?
If you listen, bro, I said when I was a little kid, and I was like, well, actually, I wasn't a little kid. I was like 19. So, I was like when I was 19 years old.
Okay, go on.
Colin, bro. Colin,
My
bro.
fault. My fault, bro. I'll never talk again.
Bro, you're lucky you're not here right now, because I will grab this tortilla sauce that's been sitting in my desk for like for a week now, open it, and throw it in your face.
Bro, throw
I'm not
that away.
hostile. I'm not gonna eat it, bro. But anyway, yeah, like when I was like 19, I was going through a bunch of stuff. I was, like we mentioned, I am a collector apparently. I didn't know. I collect dreams. I collect goals, and I move on with my life. I know stuff that I have no business knowing how to do. That's just how I am. But yeah, no, I was thinking about it. I'm just like, why do I keep wanting to do certain things and then easily leaving it behind and being like, well, I don't want to do it anymore. Let's move on to the next stuff. And I came upon a YouTube video or something on the internet of of this somebody basically saying if you don't have a why, then a lot of things that you do is probably not going to it's probably not going to happen. It's probably like you're probably not going to put that much work to things that you do, because basically so I'm getting discombobulated.
You got it, bro.
So basically, your why. I feel like it's self-explanatory. But your why is the reason why you want to do what you want to do. So I want to be an animator. What is the reason behind that? Why am I doing this? Like, who am I doing it for? And it got to the point where I started thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Like, because back then I wanted to do like be an inventor or something like that, and I was like, bro, why do I want to be an inventor? It came to a point where I'm like, bro, I just wanted to build stuff. I just wanted money. I just wanted people to. I just wanted people to be out here and be like, hey, oh, he did that, bro. Like, that's honestly it. I wanted praise, and it just so happened that my why behind it, for me, it wasn't strong enough to carry me all the way to the finish line. It was strong enough to carry me for like a year. A year, a month top, but not to where I am right now. So I realized that I needed a stronger why, and because at the end of even the YouTube, it was like your why can't just be just something like I just want money. It has to be, if money drives you to push yourself through all the harsh, all the obstacles that's going to happen on your road to achieving whatever you want to achieve. Me personally, I wouldn't have money as my only reason why I want to do things. But hey, if that's you, go for it. But it has to be strong. It has to be something strong enough to where no matter what happened, no matter the hard times you have, no matter the things that you have to sacrifice, it's worth it to you. Because when you want to give up, you look to your why, and you realize, okay, well, this is why I started this at all. This is the reason, why I wanted this to happen. So I can't give up now, So that's basically what it is. It's just like the motivation, the motivation, the drive behind what you want to do. And for me, it fluctuated from family to. Actually, not really. It just stuck at family for a while, and then I realized, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Family's fun, but for me, that wasn't strong enough to get me to where I need to. That's why I kept changing I kept changing all my career, but now it's just more in the line where I just want to do something meaningful. I want to leave I guess things that I want to do, I want to have an impact. People around me, people I haven't met yet, people are probably, people that'll be here long before I'm gone. I want it to affect them in a positive way. I wanted to affect them to where, actually get them thinking about certain things, and that's why I kind of, I went on the road of like drawing, because before I didn't really want to do it as a career. That was just a hobby. I did it so much of one way I got good at it. My parents was like, "Bro, you should do this as a hobby." I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be one of those SoundCloud rapper, bro. I had a whole name and everything, bro. I was out there with my homies, spitting bars, bro. I was actually pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was fired. I was good. I was the African kid, bro.
So are you gonna put some of those recordings into like
No, we're not.
the
Maybe when we hit, but maybe when we hit, when we hit that 1K or that 10K, I'll throw in there. But if you guys can get us to where we, if you guys can get us to where we, where we need to go, then I got y'all, bro. I'll spit some fire on you, bro. But yeah, it came to that. Now I changed it to making
bro
beats.
doesn't care about the people.
I said, hey, if the people want it, the people gotta show me that they want it, bro. We don't hand out, so we don't hand things out for free nowadays, bro. I'm just like,
man, he's already letting the numbers get to his head. We haven't even gotten anybody here yet.
Hey, somebody gotta do it. One of us gotta do it. One of us gotta do it, and I will take that bullet. Okay, I will be the villain. If you need me to be your villain, I will be the villain in your hero story, bro.
I remember Benny saying, DM us, on our individual ones. Don't DM him. DM me. I'll help you out, man.
Bro, what you mean? Bro, what do you mean? Don't
bro
DM
only
me.
cares about numbers.
Bro, what do you mean, DM? I was like,
democracy.
Bro, DM me, bro. Anyway, it was crazy because. Yeah, like everybody else around me saw me drawing. They're like, dude, why you should just, focus on your drawing, man. Like, you're really good. Like, make that into a thing. I didn't want to. But, but it came to a point where I realized I wanted to make stories and characters relatable to people. I wanted people to actually be able to sit down and be like, hey, he like me for real, mom. Actually relate to the characters and just have fun and just goof around and like just escape reality just for a while. That's why I wanted to do, like, that was the first why I wanted to do, that convinced me to actually do art. But it wasn't once I got to the program, I do this a lot. When I'm taking a shower or when I'm just driving, like, I start talking to myself. And yes, I actually do talk to myself out loud. If I'm in the shower, it's just me.
He's crazy.
So nobody's going to do anything. But like, it was one night I was taking a shower and I was just like rehearsing what teachers usually ask people on their first day, like, why are you here? Like, why do you want to do this? Like, blah blah blah. And I was rehearsing the fact that they would ask me, why do you want to be an animator? And I realized my why changed even more. Because legit, the first thing, like this, like I'm just play it out for y'all, bro. Well, I'm not gonna get naked, but like I'm gonna play it out for you.
What?
Let me put the glasses. Let me call the other Benny out, bro.
Talk to him.
How y'all doing? So, what my counterpart was talking about, so goofily, in his goofy way, was there was this one time, right, the day before our first day of in the animation program, I was taking a shower, okay, and I said to myself, why do you want to be an animator? Like, you can be anything. Like, why an animator? Why do you want to draw, bro? Like, why do you want to be a starving artist? Okay? And then self was like, relax. I'm not doing traditional work, so technically I'm not going to be a starving artist. But basically the flow was, I want to be able to not only create stories and characters that people relate to, but I want to give them something more than just an escape. It's an escape from the reality. That was my old reason why. but the new one was more in the long on the long line of I was doing a lot of research on like animation animators and like when animation first started for my one of my history class, and I have realized what was his name? Thing Floyd Norman. I think he was one of the first black animator to work for Disney to work at Disney. After that, he paved the path for a lot of other black people. At least what I read, there probably was another black person, but that's what I got from there. After that, he paved the path for more black people to come in and work for like Disney and other animation studio. And while I was doing my research and kind of like writing about him and things like that, I realized, bro, there's nobody that look like me. Like he looks like me in that skin wise, but like technically he doesn't, cause there's nobody that's actually from Africa. That's an animator right now. At least when I was looking at it, there's nobody that's from where I'm from that's been through what I've been through, not just the black experience, but like the African experience that's actually doing things that I could find that was doing what I was doing, and I'm pretty sure if I looked even more, I probably would have found one, but I couldn't at the time. I couldn't see that, and what even drove me even more was I looked at him like, okay, there's not a African or at least at that time a black person that opened their own studio. So my goal and my dream became, transformed from just wanting to make stuff to help people escape their reality and forget about their problems for a while. To I want to be. Hope I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be, but like, because there's people that started doing this before I am. But I'm like, I want to be able to create create my studio, not just for the sake of me saying I made it, but for the sake of having a little kid that looked just like me, not just black, but like who's actually from where I'm from, and they can actually look up and be like, dang, well, he's from where I'm from. He's a foreigner. He, went through similar, similar struggles that I went through, but yeah, he's still. And he's in an industry that's mainly for, the white people. But yeah, he has his own studio. But yeah, he's actually making something, and he's making meaningful work, meaningful movies and TV shows and whatever that's actually inspiring people and actually helping people and actually have a message behind it. If he can do it, then, why can't I, Like, I wanted somebody, at least to inspire somebody to chase their dream, not because not to not chase it because they feel like they don't see anybody else that looks like them out there doing it. Because nowadays, if you look, like, yes, you see a lot of people that look like us or that look like you, whether you're white, Chinese, or whatever you are, like that's doing something that you want to do, but it's also harder if you don't see somebody that's look like you and they're doing exactly what you want to do. Like, and especially for a young kid, it's something. At least for me, I knew since I didn't really see anybody like doing animation that was African, I didn't really want to do it. I didn't care. I had the talent for it and I had the drive for it. I just didn't want to do it because I'm like, bro, well, nobody else is doing it, so why would I? Like, I don't have any secret formula, like the Krabby Patty, but I don't have any secret formula to, to make it and do this if nobody else is doing it. So, legit, off the dome, that's what I came up with in the shower, talking to myself. I'm like, yo, I want to be able to inspire at least somebody, to do that. Even if I'm not the first person to do it, I still want to, be able to do it and still be like, hey, if it's not for strangers, then I want to do it for my kids, for my future kids. Like, I want to look at them, look them in their eyes and be like, hey, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, I know parents tell kids, reach for the stars, dude, the sky's the limit. You can, do whatever you want to do. But I'm like, I never really believed that. So, like, my parents never told me stuff like that.
Oh.
Like, they never say, you can do whatever you want. They say, they say like, chase, do what you gotta do, chase your dreams or whatever. Like, as long as you believe in God, everything is possible. But like, I feel like for a little kid, they never they never said it in a way that as a little kid, it would inspire me to do something, to go for something greater than, what I see. And that sucks because like I always been a big dreamer. Like I always have plans on top of plans on doing something bigger, and I have friends quotation mark who look at me, they're like, "Damn man, you really have big dreams, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah man." Like, what's the whole point of being ordinary? Everybody's already doing it. Like I'm not gonna be ordinary. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be one of y'all. So so yeah, like legit, that's legit. Like the new reason why that came out of my that I came up with when I was talking to myself, and it's always been something that moved me to do certain things, and it's I don't know. I found that it's also really messed up because when I fail, I get hard on myself because you know me. You been in class with me, bro. I'm really hard on myself. Like, like I'm hard on myself. So because the way I see it is, if I'm hard on myself, then if somebody else get it's nobody else can really hurt me if they look at me, they're like, you failed. I'm like, bro, I already know, man. I already told myself that. I don't need you to tell me. I already know. That's not a good thing, but yeah, but I don't know. Like that's what I meant when I said.
Yeah, you're teaching the youth a bad technique, man.
Exactly. Don't be like me, bro. Don't be like me, bro. But,
don't be like me. The man who would actually. What do you mean relax? You just said it. Don't be like Benny, the man who said that he stopped trying in class.
Are you really going to expose me like that, bro?
You exposed yourself. What do you mean?
I didn't say I stopped trying in class, bro. I never said that part, bro. Like,
bro, that's like what you. That's what you said in the last episode. It's like,
but they didn't get that though. Like, are you really gonna expose me like that, bro?
But now they did.
Not everybody who was in the class with me, they're actually gonna sit back and be like, "Oh dang, bro, he is right. Benny did stop trying," which is true. I really did. Like, I think it was the middle of what or junior year. I legit stopped. But the only reason I actually stopped trying was because I was going through a lot of stuff, and I was questioning my purpose in being in the animation field. And I couldn't really find it, so like I was at a really low moment where I'm like, bro, I don't really care. I don't have the drive to do this.
Do you still question it, Benny?
Yeah, I do. But this some is more in a sense where it's just like I said, I'm like, I want to do something meaningful. I want to be able to not just make art just so I can make art, like I don't want to just draw a W just for the sake of drawing W, like I want to do that too, that's cool, but like I want to make stuff that actually speaks to people, things that dogs at the like pulls the emotional string. I want to have I want the things that I do to matter, to have our actual message behind it, and not just for people to look at it like, ooh, pretty picture, and then move on. Like, oh, Disney, bro. Like, I want to be like, oh, Disney. Not this new Disney crap they got going on. Like, the old
yeah, whoa, like, who said that? Who said
I didn't watch that.
I didn't either. I just think anything that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is starring in just does not hit.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, have you seen Red One? It's not great. I'm sorry. Who said that? Benny.
Bro, don't look at me, bro. Like, I'm minding my business. But like old school Disney, bro. They actually have message behind their stuff. Like, it inspired me. I looked up like, oh, I'm my AO stuff like.
Bro, Princess and the Frog. Exactly that movie. I was just like, this is the best thing that I've ever seen. I don't think there will be a movie that's topping it. Princess and the Frog is OP, and everybody should watch it.
What about Encanto? Did you like it? What'd you think about that?
I love Encanto.
Yeah. See,
I think those things that have messages are the best movies.
Yeah, and that's why, and that's what I want to do now, and because that's what I'm like. After graduation, like my why, it didn't change, but it didn't directly change. I tweaked it a little bit, cause like I said, every time you grow, like the things that you used to like and the reason why you used to do certain things, hopefully it changes. And if it's something that is meant for you, the change is not going to be drastic. It's just going to be a tweak. Like you just want to tweak it a little bit, but it's the drive is still going to be there. Um, yeah, because I still want to do things for my family. At the end of the day, like that's why I was like, the things that we do right now, it does indeed matter. And that's not saying, hey, you can't go have fun and hang out with your people, but that's just more in a sense saying that think about what you're about to do before you do it. Because like I don't know, it's just a lot of people. I feel a lot of people don't really think about stuff at the moment. They just do it for the heck of it, like we used to do at the end of college when we're like, hey, let's just do it for the plot. Like I feel like people actually
Well, I've
live
never
their
said that in
life.
my life.
Okay, now you're lying. I, you know, I feel like people live their life like that. Like it's cool, just like, hey, I'm gonna do this just for the heck of it. Even when I say do it for the plot, I just, in my sense, when I was doing, I don't know the reasoning behind yours. When I said it, it was just more in a sense where, hey, what do you have to lose? If you don't do this now, like, you want to do it. So like, if you don't do it now, like, what do you like? What's the harm that can, like, it's not gonna hurt anybody. Like if you don't do it, then you're going to regret. You're probably gonna regret not doing it. So it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt anybody, and it's not going to, change you in any type of negative way. So hey, go for it. Just do it for the plot. YOLO. That's why I say that. But yeah, I don't know, and that's why my why kind of changes a lot. So now it's just more in a sense where I want to do things that is meaningful, and the different project that I keep having lined up. The reason why I brought the whole our first YouTube stuff to you guys, you and the rest of them people.
The rest of them. You mean the other half of Four Shades in Black? Like,
Yeah, yes sir, bro. The other shade of black.
Shameless plug. Go check it out.
Yes sir. The link might be down there somewhere. But yeah, like the reason why I brought that up, it was I went through a big, I went through some stuff. Let's just say that. And I sat with myself for a while, and I talked to God a lot. And it just, not to be one of those guys, but I'm gonna be one of those, people. I felt like God was calling me to kind of like change the way I was going about things. Yeah, so he gave me the idea, like, hey, why don't you just do, like, I don't know what you would do, something in the term of mental health, especially since you're dealing with mental health right now. Do something in that term. Help other people, even if, you don't get that many likes, even if, like, you don't blow up or whatever, as long as, you help one person. You don't know who you're going to help. Like, I don't know who the video that we have laying around, Four Shades of Black, sitting there, like, I don't know who's going to see it long before I'm gone, or, even, like, a couple years from now and be like, dang, that actually changed my life, Like, you don't know that, so that's why I brought the idea to you guys, and I brought it up, in which I feel like set the domino to where we started doing this now. And, yeah, like, my why changed, and my why was strong enough to make me take action. And it still is. And, I'm not going to say about the rest of the project that I'm working on right now, because, I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's the same reason why I'm doing the projects that I'm doing right now. Yeah, bro. Of course, I still care about my family, and I'm still doing it for my family, of course.
Of course, I'm doing it for my family.
Let me put that in. Let's put that in play. But yeah, and I also wrote down my whys and stuff like that, and things. My board and things. Just to remind me of where I am and like the goals that I want to achieve before I hit a certain age. At least right now, before I'm out of this period of my life, this age I'm in. I have certain things that I want to do.
Yeah. 28.
But I am not 28. Calm down, bro. I need you to relax and stop throwing false narratives to people, bro. Because I'm being honest with you right now. If one of these people hit me down, they're like, hey yo, baby, my boy Betty's out here 29 now, bro. How does it feel to be 29? How does it feel to be 29, bro? Respectfully, Miller. Respectfully, bro. I know where you live. I have your location. Respectfully, bro. I am going to go to your car. And I'm telling you this right now so you know who did this. I am going to pop your tire. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to. No, matter of fact, bro, I'm not going to pop your tire. I'm going to remove your tire. I'm going to move your tire. And I'm going to take the tire. And I'm going to take it with me. And I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you.
But, bro, you're turning 29?
Bro, I am not turning 29, bro. I am, leave my age alone, bro. Like, I am not 20. Just know I'm not 29, I'm not 28, and I'm not 27. Just, I might be 25. We don't know. I might be 24. We don't know. Anyway.
Bro skipped 26 and thought he was lying.
Bro, why you always doing this, bro? Like, you stay being a hater. Like, we're talking about some deep stuff, bro. Matter of fact, I'm a shout out because I feel like I've been yapping since this was kind of my topic. I'm a shout out. What is your why?
What is my why? Well,
do you have a why?
Right now, my why is actually plugging in my phone because my phone's about to die. So I'm about to plug that in real quick. This is going to be very awkward. So we're going to make a technical cut. We'll be back after these messages. Okay, hey guys. My why I feel has definitely changed over time, just like yours. And I feel like I took a more, I don't want to say shallow approach, but shallow approach. And I mean that as in like I was 100% serious in the first episode. If that's, in this first episode, because I already forgot because we recorded a false one. When I said that my dream was to be a cowboy and to be a dinosaur. Don't look at me like that, Vinny. I was dead serious. I wanted to be a dinosaur and I wanted to be a cowboy. I lived a lot of my life in my imagination. And I think, with that, my dreams kind of like took a very weird shape. It was kind of like shallow in a way, or like, superficial. Like when I say I want to do something, it's because I envision myself as it. So I can like envision myself as a personal trainer. Like I saw it, which meant that it should have been true. It was never much of like, I want to achieve this mission or like I want to do this. It was more of like I wanted to produce something that could like look cool. And I thought it looked cool to like do these different things that I had in mind. And of course there's always the desire of like helping people because like, I have a Christian background. So that's obviously something that I want to do in the first place. But I had already like decided that I would just spend my time helping people in my off time. So I didn't really think I should help people with my career path. Yeah. But later down the line, because I don't want to like, take up a whole time telling a story. We like, hey, it's not a shot. It's not a shot. Don't look at me like that. It's not a shot. I'm just saying that I don't want to like, have this video run too long. For the sake of the people.
Yeah, sure, bro.
for the sake of the people. I don't think I would sit and watch a 45. Like, if you made it this far, honestly, if you made it this far in the video, you deserve some praise. Because
I would not. I'm sorry.
38 minutes in the video and Colin's finally talking. That's crazy.
Wow, bro. You did not. I just hear multiple shots being thrown at me.
It's not a shot. It's not a shot. I swear.
Nah, go ahead, Colin. Talk about your stuff, bro. You're wasting time. I swear. You're wasting time, bro.
No, I'm not wasting time. I'm praising the people who's made it this far in the video. Thank you for staying. And I I hope you're entertained by this last bit of the video, I guess. But is all that necessary? Okay, bro. But when it comes to like when we're in our final year of like animation, I watched Across the Spider-Verse, and instantly I was like, wow. Like it was eye-opening. It was like a different type of feeling that I never really like had before. And I was like, years into the animation program, probably like 2. But I still didn't know what I wanted to do in that program. Like, I never went in thinking, what are they going to ask me? I remember getting asked for sure. And I was just like, I don't know. Something. Because, like, I was just lost in college the whole entire time. I feel like a lot of my life, I've just been lost, actually. But when I watched that movie, it was kind of like, this is something that I would just, like, die doing. Like, producing a movie that's just, like, visually appealing. So much so that it's just, like, it's inspiring of itself. Like, I was a huge media person growing up. And honestly, I could say that it's the biggest impact on my life. And it taught me a lot. It made me more imaginative. And I kind of just want to like use the skills that I've had, majority of my life, because I started drawing when I was 8, to just like help translate a message, do something that means a lot to different people. I don't have to shock the world. I'm fine with not shocking the world. I'm fine with shocking 4 people, and I'm like, all right, I did it. And I think, that makes my dream that much more impactful for me. Because, like, I have, things that I'm willing to do for my dream. But my dream is, like, forever changing because, like, I can shock 4 people in many different fields. It doesn't have to be in the same one. As long as it's art-based and I shock somebody, I'm like, all right, I did my job today. And it's simple, but it's something that really makes me stay within the bounds of art. I haven't really, like, gone anywhere else. Of course, there was the brief period where I was, like, in exercise science, but we don't talk about that. That's not important. That was only 2 years of my life. Come on now. Every other year was, like, spent working on my art. So, I think with a dream that you just are willing to stand by, that's something a lot more worth it than just like traveling a long life, changing what you want to do, not really having a passion for real. I think a lot of the time we abandon passion, and that doesn't mean we abandon our dreams. It just kind of means that sometimes you'll even get your dream and be like, now what? I think it's a lot more worth it to just chase that passion. Because we can call it a dream, we can call it whatever. The minute that you achieve it, it's no longer a dream, it's reality. And I'm not saying you have to work like a machine and say, okay, let's go chase the next dream. I think it's just more worth it to chase the passion, wherever that leads you. And sometimes, my nephew's at my door, sometimes that passion will lead you to something else entirely. Like, let's say, Vinny, you made your studio. Congratulations. Now you want to do romantic comedies.
I want to do what?
Crazy. Romantic comedies. Crazy. Like, that's a completely different direction. But, like, you have the free will to do it,
Yeah.
And I think, chasing that passion and, like, having that thing that you really just want to do, that's really worth it. And
Yeah.
I feel like my why is constantly changing because it is my passion just changing. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, hey, you know, what if we were passionate about this now? For like a brief second, a very brief second in time, I was thinking, I could be passionate about sales. I can make sales. Or I do sales dirty. I'm like, you know, I'm the top sales representative, you know? But sometimes I think it's more questionable to, like, you know, see why you're changed, you know? Or why your why has changed.
Yeah.
So I say why on top of your why. You know?
Like, why is my why my why?
Yeah, well, like, why is your why your why?
Yeah. That's crazy because I actually thought about that too. But I'm telling you, like, I live in my head on a daily basis. So I thought about why is my why, and why is my other why, and why is my why not my why. It's a whole complicated thing. But no, like, yeah, I get that,
Because, like,
and that's cool too.
my why could be, okay, I want to go into sales because I think I have a good future there, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of my skills, my, like, passive skills are society based. Like, they're very people oriented. I have good people oriented passive skills. I think I can excel in a world that's like that. Well, why did I want to be there? You know, it wasn't like, you know, a why do I want to do it? It was why did I want to be there? And I think in order to get to that question, you have to ask, like, why is your why? Your why? Because I can say, why do I want to do it? Like, why marketing? Or, you know, why did I do that? But, like, why beyond that? I think exploring every facet of, like, you know, what you want to do is helpful for just, like, knowing where your character lies. Which is, like, you know, kind of crazy concept to bring into here. But I think knowing your character helps knowing your career.
Yeah. Well said, man. Well said. Like, that was honestly, that was I'm not even kidding. That was pretty cool. Cause I don't know. At the end of the day, like you said, though, like, your why do changes because, like, we've touched base on this on a lot of videos about your why do changes because you change. It's a problem, not a problem, but it's something you should really take notice of if you're changing, and the reason why you're doing things are not changing. You know, like, the reason why you're doing certain things is not changing. If it's the same thing, it's just like, yeah, I want to do it for my family. Like, that's cool, but at the end of the day, what happens when you no longer have your family? You know, like, what do you do now? Like, is that still like,
God forbid, though. God
you know
forbid.
what?
I said God forbid.
God forbid. God forbid. Yeah, God forbid. What happens if you don't have your family? Like, and some people don't have families. Like, you know, they don't have at least people they consider family like that. So, like, that can, like, you can't just have your why can't be anchored into one thing that's never changing. Because if you're evolving, and your why is still in the same state as you were when you were 19 when you had it the first time, and you're like, what, 30, and you're doing the same thing. Yes, you're still aiming for the same dream, but if your why is still in that mindset of that 19-year-old self versus the 30-year-old self who hopefully learned a lot of stuff from that whole 19 to 30 years old that can help them do what they're doing. Like, if it's still in that same mindset, like, I feel like that's not benefiting you at all. Like, your why is going to change because you're going to change. Now if you're the same person, hey man, you know, I don't know what you're doing.
You doing something wrong.
Hey, I don't know what you do with your life, bro. You stay the same. I guess if you love yourself, why change
you're
it?
Doing something wrong.
Like,
I stand on
but
it.
yeah, no. Yeah, but I don't know, cause mine did change though. Like it changed from like the things I'm doing right now, and the reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. It changed from when I had that epiphany before school started. I'm like, hey, I want to create my own studio for this reason. Now it's like I want to do something more meaningful, which that was still meaningful, but I added a different layer to my why now, you know. And like you said, it's always gonna change based on the different career path you take or the different path you take in life. So, go crazy, bro. Bro, Dobby out here looking kind of dubby.
I hate to say it, but I haven't gotten much farther
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
with my girl. But hey,
Hey, it's
We're
okay,
trying.
bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just putting my outline right now, and I'll be honest with y'all, bro. I'm probably gonna do the same thing in the next video. I'm gonna leave this and I'm not gonna touch it. I'm going to finish the outline, of course, and then in the next video, I'm gonna go to the next stuff. Like y'all gonna see me. You didn't see me do it from scratch, that's unfortunate, but for you, not me. But next video, I'm gonna enter the calling stage, bro. I'm gonna start putting some shade in. I'm add some background, bro. I got y'all, bro. We're cooking now, man. It's gonna take a while to get used to all of this talking and drawing, bro. Like and because once I lock in, you probably won't hear me talk a lot. I know a lot of you go like, yeah, he's gonna shut up. I know you're doing that, Colin, but it's okay, bro.
I'm not,
I
man.
understand.
I never
I
say that.
understand. I be yapping when I'm passionate about something.
I'm just trying to be conscious of the time because
Yeah, I appreciate
not
it,
many
bro.
people are going to watch an hour-long video. So again, if you made it to the
I
end,
don't want that. Good job, bro.
thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. And our
We're
video will not be this long.
we're trying to find a nice little balance, and we're still working on it. So thank you for being patient, and thank you for watching. You could have went anywhere else, but you decided to stay
Yeah,
here, and that's freaking
I
awesome.
appreciate you, bro. Yeah, because I would never listen to this mug and me talk. I would never, bro. Just saying, man.
So with that being said, thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. The same thing that Benny says every video, but I decided to say this time. So Benny can give his energy to a little rest,
I appreciate it, bro.
Give him some breathing room. And please try to join the conversation in the comments. And remember, you can always talk to us, DM us. We will be on Instagram apparently. And
If you don't want to, we don't got to, bro. Like,
we'll be on Instagram, and we'll also be on YouTube and wherever else we find ourselves. So thank you for watching, and